Hi guys, me Misha back. Everything I say is not financial advice, my personal opinion. Um, Chord bounce of the level. So did the one ok. What is one ok? Sounds like it too cool of a business to care about their uh, ticker on the stock exchange. Or like we are too good for that. Okay. It's completing the test, but yo, financial sectors. You remember banks last week? They did not do well. So buy just like this into the test, disregarding this volume. Don't think it's a good idea. Counter trend, I mean, it's trend, but on hourly. It needs to break the level for sure. Boom, it's a break. Mm, yeah, it's more of the situation right now. It's a massacre. Boom. Hmm. I don't know what to do with this guy, to be honest with you. I think the guy itself does not know what to do with himself. Break, and then it goes down. Boom. Yeah, that looked beautifully on, well, it didn't look beautifully on hourly. It's too low, but technically that was an entry point. Hmm. Maybe I was carried away by the tail. Never mind the tail. So counter trend. It didn't work. Hmm. That was the level. Yeah, but you see again. Oh, that's last hour of the day. No, it wasn't bad actually. They would need a test. An hourly though, monthly. It's such a wrong place. Or that was a spring. This volume T1. That went up. That went down. It's a massacre. But an hourly it will be good after it closes the bullish bar. What do you guys think? And that's last hour of the day. So a little too much. Oracle. Is it the level for short? Good volume. A little bit too much of the volume. But yeah, when it comes here, why not? Hmm. Exhaustion volume is here. It's not bad. Daily stretched, and so is monthly. But yeah, Ooh. You already know, guys. This volume is not good. It's not the biggest volume, but still. Yeah. Wow, is this? But I don't think so. In all the reality. In all the reality. No, I don't think so. Let's see our biggest losers. Boom. Just dropped. It's Dr. Pepper. Continuous correction. Yeah, it doesn't need a close manipulation signal now. Look how consolidation works. It's consolidating. Tune, and then boom. Was consolidating how many months? March to September, pretty much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 months of consolidation. And then 2 days of just drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like 2 weeks of drop. 6 months of consolidation, half a month of drop. Which is just how it works. Has to stop falling first. And then we'll see what else can we do. CVS dropped. Boom. Initiative take over volume. Volume. Boom. Now. Technically, we are at the support level. Just needs to stop falling. Goes down. It's falling down for now. Same here. Very similar situation. Falls into 0.5. At this point, 5 doesn't matter anymore. It's counter trend. It's change of direction on inferior time frame. So I want it to come here and buy it from here. That would be lovely. Boom. Pepsi. Beautifully. Beautifully changed direction. Came up here. And then boom. Change direction here. And now boom. Yeah, no chance. Maybe just buying it after volume like this. That's crazy to buy it like this. No, we need a manipulation signal. So very often it doesn't give us a manipulation signal. Boom. That wouldn't have worked. No, this is also such a... Eh, wow. That's a good volume on ketchup. And also additional sign is that the sign of shrinks was additional sign of reversal of the trend. Uh, See how the biggest volume is here, and then even bigger volume comes in. It's a bit stale, but yo, bro, actually it's not bad. This is nasty. Oh, and it came to this volume. Well, it's been in this volume for a long time now, but it's nearing it. This stock didn't launch successfully. It went down. There's technically no level here because it didn't break any. It's just an impulse. Yeah. So just an impulse. It went to 0.5 and then stumbled and went down. Yeah, I went exactly in 0.5. And stumble didn't go. Now it does look like an exhaustion. It's like almost the absolute. Except for one volume right here. Huh. And you see it close the gap. February of 19th. And earnings. And so it closed this gap and went down. Look how beautiful it is. Yeah. Right in this gap. Well, almost. It almost closed the gap. Wait. Yeah, I'm investigating 2nd of September. Yeah, and volume is here. I think it's good actually. I think it's good actually. Hey, look at this guy. On by reversal and then goes up, goes up. What is the biggest volume? It doesn't matter because we got this guy. Okay. So this is the biggest volume. I think we're gonna do the catch up. It's not good for my health, but it can be good for my brokerage account. This is a huge volume. Yeah, 5 minutes is weird. This is a volume to consider, but that's the sign of strength. And it came here right now. And then this volume comes in. It's volumed, but bigger volume. Yeah, so 5 minutes is not indicative. This volume and all of that. And this was significant volume. It came here and stumbled here. Yeah. And then again, boom, and boom. It bumped into this volume and went down. Yeah, so this was all cool up to this volume. Then this volume came in. Looks technical, looks unreal. And an hourly we need to test here for sure. But I like it. It looks scary on daily. On monthly, it looks like initiative takeover. In July. Right here. Now bumped into this and jumped out of it. Yeah, I think it's good. It's counter trend though. We would rather see it go to T1 level, manipulated. However, after this volume, I think the party is over. And we broke the sign of strength, which was here. Also, sign of exhaustion of this downtrend. And there's a sign of exhaustion of the entire trend, probably. That was this huge gap. So yeah, I think ketchup is good. On daily though, of course, it looks counter trend. It looks very counter trend. Encounter trend is not our friend. So for swing trade, it already reached its potential, like here. And there's no reasons for me to neglect this 0.5, except for this level. Change direction. It did. Oh yeah. No, I like it though, it's here. That's the volume. And now we are in this volume. That was like emotionality maybe. That was maybe a little too emotional. At the opening of the first month, June, and that we bumped into this volume. And that was initiative takeover the next. No. Anyhow, all the volume is here. Yeah, I think it's good. I think we can neglect. Okay. In 5 minutes though, it looks silly until we go above this volume. Let me see actually. Let me try to check my brokers because the volume my 5 minute volume is inaccurate on trading view because I don't pay for real-time data. So it shows me some other datas. 6 minutes. Wait. 5 minutes. Yeah, it's very similar. Chart, can it's not that critical. So this big volume is around 12:30. Yeah. It's similar, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, but the volume is not that drastic. Mm. Let me try one more, just for funsies. Oh, sorry. Hold on. We could please try again. Spam. Um, the reason I don't have a paid subscription for real-time data is because it adds too much on the last minutes of the day, and that just pisses me off. It makes my chart incomprehensive. We need Step line? No. Bars. Bars. Okay, bars. Uh, come on. What is a 5 minute? Yeah, it's very similar, just I have 1025 volume or 1025 and 11. So I have like 1025 and then 11. Huh. Yeah, I think it's creepy on hour. This volume being the main creep. However, um, it looks significant, but not the 6, 6, 7. I think something big had happened. 673, 5, 6. Yeah, it's comparable in one of the brokers, comparable to this. We'll see how it interacts with this level, but uh, yeah, we would want it come over here. Yeah, I think it's a buy. I think it's a buy. Or I can start collecting the stock. In other words, volume is here. Everything checks out. Yeah, all eyes on ketchup. I think I'm getting into ketchup. You know what I mean? This guy does a transition show. Wave exhaustion volume. Graphic packaging. I have like graphic images in my head of what graphic packaging can be. The stock was favorable to our system, which I wasn't able to use to my advantage. But here was the setup that would have worked beautifully. It would have worked like this, guys. It would have worked like boom. Oh my gosh. Please, I want to trade like this in my life. 15% in 4 days. Ooh, sexy. Yeah, tries to do a little something. There's bigger volumes, but it's here actually. We're right in this level right now, so that was an exhaustion. And this is now like just an aftermath of that exhaustion manipulation. So it bounced, did an automatic rally up, and then bebopped here for a little while. And now, yeah. Yeah. And there it is, like the exhaustion volume. Okay, what else? That's the test level that doesn't matter because it's so close to the main level of the bar. And yeah, you guys, I think just all eyes on ketchup. I want to just set it up. Wow, 255, 251. So technically, Yeah, I wouldn't. Well, I wouldn't. I want ketchup. No, I mean, more ketchup in my life, please. I like this. This or this. If you were to choose to invest in stock, which one you would invest in? This one or this one? If we have different ideas, different answers. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Again, this. This is not bad actually. And it already finished its fall. It's not the biggest volume, but there is a volume. It's just like, come on. That's the level. Here. No, I want ketchup in my life. Still need to close the correction, but then buy it. It's counter trend though. It's counter trend. And there is absolutely no reason I should have this 0.5. It came to 0.5 on volume and then, well, yeah, actually, these levels worked. And then there was just no context on monthly to do that. But that was boom. An entry last hour of the day. Then didn't quite reach. Yeah, it was tune, bouncing. Change of direction and then came again. And then came again. And then boom. This up thrust, this test. Yeah, that was an entry. I wouldn't, but yeah, it's a short. So if I was able to play it with virtual stop, I would have entered here, stop around here, and even if it kissed it, I would keep the position and then been in profit. But I don't do that. But anyhow, guys, that's my biggest takeaway today. I want to everything about the stock, except for 5 minutes, which is weird, and the fact that we already reached our 0.5 potential on daily. But I see the volume. I see the volume. It's like a volume game. Look at this. Just think it's good. What a setup it was. What a gap. But except for this volume, it's absolutely the biggest volume. We have volume here. Yeah, it went with like it opened months with panic, and I was like most of the market was negative, and I was like, ah, let's die. And then it went to this volume zone and just bounced. And then that's we need to work through this level, but yeah, I'm all about ketchup. I'm gonna go trade responsibly on your own. Never listen to anyone. No one knows anything. learn and grow in the community of like-minded people such as myself.